Okay,
There are 6 kids from my house
it's good.
for sound.
It's live. It's good. We're up. Yes. Okay, okay.
So it's 6 kids from my house. Which is very good. Right?
Already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
It's true, you're talking about it.
They created the same.
Developing all the time.
It's a management. Kids don't understand how why ours we
Yeah.
unexpected offenders.
I'm tired. Like I'm not even trying hard.
It's like a lot of the questions. How did you know that?
I know, it's great.
Yeah, he would have been like killed.
I'll be like,
Yes. Sorry. As long as you're not in frame, it doesn't matter.
I know.
you make it.
I'm saying no.
Yes, we are.
So for every 7 go out number when
Okay, it's the hard scary part.
that's the only school I
Running up 3 flights of stairs and then get everything set up.
It's the nicest.
It's nice though. So okay. Oh, it's not.
Well, you said you were science, so I thought.
Yeah.
The green light is in.
Oh.
So with that, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 3rd grade and under academic B finals. So congratulations to all of you for making it this far. Let's give ourselves and each other a round of applause. My name is Rishi, and I will be your moderator for this round. So let's start things off by doing a buzzer check, and when you do so, please say your name and your home state when you buzz.
My name is Siddharth. My grade is 3rd, and I'm from Virginia.
Nice.
Morning. My name is Emily Smith. I'm a 2nd grader from Virginia.
Nice.
My name is Ramachandra Burrow. I'm a 3rd grader from Virginia. My name is Jason Woodard. I'm a 3rd grader from Virginia.
Great to have you all here. And without further ado, let's begin the round with question 1. One of this company's vehicles became the first production car to be launched into space aboard a
Tesla.
for 6. Number 2. This composer wrote Don Giovanni, which used popular music from its era, including from this composer's own work, The Marriage of Figaro. This composer of a namesake requiem also wrote the Jupiter Symphony and Eine kleine Nachtmusik. For the points, name this Austrian composer and child prodigy who wrote The Magic Flute. For 3. Number 3. The Great Molasses Flood occurred during this year in Boston. This year saw the Palmer raids, a part of the first Red Scare. The Volstead Act, which enacted prohibition, was passed during this year, at the end of which Edith Wilson began unofficially overseeing the office of the presidency, following her husband Woodrow's stroke. For the points, name this.
1920.
Nope. Year during which the Treaty of Versailles was signed. Nope. -1. That is time, the year was 1919.
You had the best of -1. I'm sorry, I didn't find it.
For -1 was green 4.
Green 4, thanks.
Number 4. Barbadensis miller is the species of this plant most commonly used for its primary commercial purpose. When growing in a potted environment, this plant might be crowded by pups, and it is native to the Hajar Mountains of the Arabian Peninsula. This plant's leaves contain asmannin, and it also produces a toxic compound called aloin. For the points, name this succulent species which can be used to create gels and lotions. For 4. Number 5, we will do our first score check after this. In The Little White Bird, this character is described as a betwixt and between because he flew away from his mother. This character was based on the real-life Llewellyn Davies boys after they met its author at Kensington Gardens. At Marooner's Rock, this character rescues the princess of an American Indian tribe, Tiger Lily, by imitating the voice of Captain Hook. For the points, name
Peter Pan.
4. Great job. With that, let's check our scores.
Alrighty, folks, we have Siddharth at 8 points, Emmett at 0 points, Jay at 2 points, and Ramachandra at 4 points.
So we have just moved one step closer to crowning our champion, and we will continue with number 6. The Polish mathematician Marian Rejewski used Zygolski sheets to exploit a weakness in this device's reflector. This device, originally patented by Arthur Scherbius for commercial use, utilized a series of 3 or 4 rotors to scramble electrical signals. The bomb,
Telegraph.
no.
Huntington.
4, 5. Number 7. Carl von Terzaghi studied a process of consolidation in this material, and that process can be measured with the oedometer test. The fall cone factor can be used to estimate the liquid limit of this material, which is one of the Atterberg limits. A, B, and C are names for horizons of this material, which is formed by pedogenesis, including by wind blowing silt. For the points, name this material which provides nutrients for plants.
Soil.
For 3. Number 8. Idealist theories in this country were spread by Samuel Johnson, a philosopher who was influenced by Englishman George Berkeley. Pragmatism is one of the few schools of philosophy which originated from this country, and one founder of a colony within this country, John Winthrop, used the phrase city upon a hill. The objectivist movement and transcendentalism emerged from, for the point, what country? The home of Thomas Jefferson.
The United States of America.
For 3 points. Number 9. The mud version of these landforms are located at fault boundaries, where breaks in the crust allow liquid and gas to reach the surface. Great buzz for 6 points.
Great butts.
That is shaking things up. Number 10. We'll do a score check after this. During World War II, this country allied itself with Nazi Germany against the Soviets during the Continuation War, and its military during that conflict was led by Carl Gustav Emil Mannerheim.
Italy.
No. Simo Haiha gained. No. Prominence as a sniper for the points, what country that fought the Soviets in the Winter War? So that's time. This is Finland. With that, let's check our scores.
Alrighty, we have Siddharth at 10, Emmett at 9, Jay at 2, and Ramachandra at 4.
We have quite a bit of movement as the top as we continue our search for the next champion. With number 11. Whether these features will transport, erode, or deposit are shown on different portions of a graph called the Hjulstrom curve. Abandonment of old examples of these features occurs as part of avulsion, which can be exemplified as delta switching, and one side of these features suffers from higher erosion and is the cut bank. Dams can be built across for four. Number 12. One of the few female rulers in Islamic history was this empire's Razia Sultana, reaching its prominence under Muhammad bin Tughluq. This empire's eponymous capital was sacked by Tamerlane in 1390.
Delhi's home.
Last word of 6. Great job. Number 13. This structure is made up of several cartilages, and its arytenoid cartilages articulate with the cricoid cartilage on its posterior aspect. The glottis, the opening between the distinctive tissues found within this organ, is covered by the epiglottis during swallowing. The thyroid. No.
The trachea.
No. Cartilage of this organ forms a protrusion in the neck known as the Adam's apple. For the points, name this sound-producing organ located beneath. Yes, I can take that. It's the larynx. For 4. Number 14. This poet described ships that pass in the night in Tales of a Wayside Inn, a collection that also includes a poem about a patriot's midnight ride. This author adapted a Native American setting and characters like Minnehaha in his work, The Song of Hiawatha. For the points, name this American poet of Evangeline who wrote the lines, "Listen, my children, and you shall hear," in his poem, Paul Revere's Bride. That is time. This is Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
Was that the one right before that? Green 4. 4J.
Number 15, we will do another score check after this. One politician in this country lost the support of Komeito party leader Tetsuo Saito, resulting in that party leaving. Great buzz for 6 points. Lead expanding. And let's have a score check.
Okay, we have Siddharth at 8, Emmett at 17, Jay at 6, and Ramachandra at 10.
Let's now move on to question 16. An enlarged tongue is part of this disorder and increases the risks of sleep apnea. This disorder causes brush field spots, which manifest as discoloration in the iris. The likelihood of this disorder occurring in children rises to 3% in mothers over the age of 35, and physical characteristics of this disorder include a flattened nose and face. For the points, identify this genetic disorder that is caused by a trisomy of chromosome 21.
Down's disorder.
I can take that for 3. Number 17. A young boy in this painting who brandishes 2 pistols inspired Victor Hugo's Gavroche in Les Miserables. Housed in the Louvre, this painting depicts figures climbing over a barricade strewn with the bodies of revolutionaries, while the central figure is depicted with a tattered dress, wearing a Phrygian cap while holding the French tricolor. For the point, name this Eugène Delacroix painting commemorating the July Revolution of 1830. That's time. This is Liberty Leading the People. Number 18. An item lost in this vessel was a jewel-encrusted copy of a book of poetry called the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, a specific wireless call sign used by the vessel's Marconi operators was MGY. Charles Lightoller, the highest ranking officer to survive on this vessel, enforced a strict women and children only policy
Titanic.
for 4. Number 19. The largest ever occurrence of these natural disasters was in 1960 in Valdivia, Chile, with a 9.5 rating on Great Buzz for 6. Number 20, we will do a score check on this in a really close game. One character in this series shares his name with the world's largest lake, while another character is commonly considered a symbolic stand-in for Jesus Christ. This book series was written by the author of the Screwtape Letters, and its first book features the Pevensey Kids and the White Witch. First debuting with the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
The Wizard of Oz.
No.
Chronicles of Narnia.
For 4 points. Let's do a score check since we've seen quite a lot of movement at the top.
Alrighty, we have Siddharth at 13, Emmett at 17, Jay at 12, and Ramachandra at 14.
In case you did not get the memo earlier, you will need 40 points to buzz out of this round. Number 21.
Water break.
Number 21. Following this rebellion, the College of William and Mary's president, Thomas Roderick Dew, published a defense of slavery, and many slave states further restricted laws against literacy for African Americans. Preparations for this rebellion began after its leader saw a solar eclipse, and this rebellion was suppressed in Virginia's Southampton County. The deadliest revolt by enslaved people prior to the Civil War. For the points, what is this rebellion? That is time. This is Nat Turner's rebellion. Number 22. Steel is a type of this mixture and is composed of
Alloy.
Great buzz for 6. And we have a new leader. We still have a new leader.
17, J at 12. Yeah.
Number 23. This artist's only sculpture was titled Little Dancer of 14 Years. This artist was a leading member of a circle that included Edouard Manet and Camille Pissarro. And during the Reconstruction era, this man depicted his uncle Michel Mousson's cotton firm in a cotton office in New Orleans, frequently depicting horses in paintings like Before the Race, and known for his images of dancers. For the points, who was this impressionist painter? That is time. This is Edgar Degas. Number 24. Albert Kitson advocated for the development of the basin of this lake for resource extraction. Created by the Akasombo Dam, this lake is the largest situated on the prime meridian and is formed from the Black and White rivers that share its 4 5.
Oh. It's not me.
Nope.
It's not it's Giant.
That was J.
It's getting closer, number 25, with a score check afterwards. One monarch with this name ascended the throne after the abdication crisis of 1936 and remained monarch during the Second World War, becoming a symbol of British perseverance despite a stammer dramatized in a later film. Another ruler of this name was the target of the Declaration of Independence. For the points, 4-4.
Alrighty. It's a close game, y'all. Siddharth at 19, Emmett at 21, Jay at 17, and Ramachandra at 14.
Lots of lead changes as we move into the home stretch of this championship round. Number 26. This scientist, Annus Mirabilis, in 1905, saw his publishing of 4 groundbreaking papers, including his explanations on Brownian motion and the photoelectric effect. Alongside
Albert Einstein.
4-5. And back in the lead. Number 27. This ruler issues the Res Gestae, or the Deeds, as a royal autobiography. With Marcus Agrippa, this ruler won the Battle of Actium against an alliance of Mark Antony and Cleopatra.
Octavian.
4-5. Number 28. This element is too reactive to occur in pure elemental form, but appears in numerous minerals, including zeolite and halite. At about 2.6% of the Earth's crust, this element is the most abundant alkali metal.
Sodium.
Last word of 5. We've got 2 questions left. Number 29. According to the Gilfagini, this deity married Nana, with whom he is said to have a son, Forseti. That work also states that nothing is more beautiful than this deity's hall, Breidablik, and that ship is no larger than his ringhorny. Bali, a brother of this deity, was born at the end of his life to avenge his murder, killed by a mistletoe arrow in a scheme.
Subriba.
No. By Loki, who tricked Hoder for the points. Who is this Norse deity? No.
It's -1.
That is time. Looks like no one buzzed. The answer is Balder. And here's our last question, number 30. This city gives its name to a regional style of modern architecture, mastered by Morris Lapidus. Participants in the Mariel boatlift were largely processed at decommissioned missile defense sites in the metro area of this city, which is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean and Biscayne Bay. The second most populous city in Florida is, for 5 points, but that makes Siddharth our champion. Congratulations!
Tiebreaker.
Tie for the silver medal with right now. Emmett and Jay remain in your seats.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Tiebreaker. Just gonna do it in the right section. A man-made landform in this city called the Leslie Street Spit is a top site for observing birds, and the Tree City Plan is located in this city's Downsview Park. This city's ravine system is crossed by the Don Valley Parkway, and the financial district of this city is located at Bay Street, where Scotiabank has its headquarters within the Golden Horseshoe. For 10 points, identify this Canadian city, which has suburbs such as Scarborough, Mississauga, and Brampton. We have a silver medalist. Congratulations. With that part end of our third under academic fees. So please head over to Orlando N to pick up your awards as soon as possible. And it was such a privilege to
Very
work with
well
all of
done.
you.
See now.